Welcome to the Game Shed. On this episode, I'm going to talk about some of my rarest collector's editions. I've filled this box with collector's editions in my collection, and I'm going to talk about some of the rarest ones. But first, I'm going to start with some of the more common ones. The common collector's edition, or deluxe edition as it says, is Final Fantasy VII Remake Deluxe Edition. And this one, it was $80 at launch, and you can still find it. You can find it for $80 or less on eBay. Some people are trying to sell it for $100, but I saw a listing for $76. I had a $10 coupon, so I got it for $70 at GameStop. And it comes with a nice steelbook, soundtrack, a game, and an art book. I have a video about top 5 JRPGs of the generation where I show this in more detail. So if you want to see like the art book and stuff, check out that video. I'll try to just briefly show each collector's edition. There's some more rare ones up there. I think this one is a fairly common collector's edition for PS4. It is Fate Excello, the Umbral Star, and it kind of plays like a Warriors game, and it's like related to the Fate anime. So it's got the Saber character, and it comes with these character cards. With like a cloth map thing. I'm just leaving those sealed for now. But I opened the game and I played it. It's pretty good. It's alright. It's not as good as like Fire Emblem Warriors or Hyrule Warriors, but it's not bad. And it also comes with an art book. This one I think is still pretty reasonably priced, and I got this fairly cheap, like $30 I think. Comes with a nice hardback art book with some character portraits and designs. Unfortunately, this one does not come with a soundtrack, which is a little bit disappointing. I thought it would. But still not a bad collector's edition. It's in a nice hard box that has like a magnetic thing that closes. So this box is pretty sturdy. It'd be hard to damage it. Also have some limited run games. This might be getting into slightly more rare stuff. The Panzer Dragoon Classic Edition, which comes with a Sega Saturn case. And I'm leaving these sealed probably to see what the value does in the future. This is limited run game 377. Not sure how many copies. Limited run games used to be limited to 5,000 copies, but now they're open pre-order. So it could be over 10 or 20,000 copies out there. But the classic edition would be slightly more rare than the standard edition. Here's another one that might be slightly common. It might be kind of rare, but I think it was about $80 when I got it. I think it might have went down in price, but it might go back up. And this is Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Collector's Edition, or it actually says Premium Edition. What's the difference between a premium and a deluxe edition and a limited edition and all that? Anyway, this comes with a nice soundtrack. Comes with this card thing. The game, which is a decent anime fighting game. Grand Blue Fantasy Special Soundtrack. This is pretty good soundtrack. Shit. Has some guitar solos and stuff in it. And special art book. Very nice artwork in the game. Alright, let's try to move through these collector's edition. Might not have time to do all my collector's editions in the same videos. Some of my collector's editions are sealed away in a box somewhere. Like one of the most rare 3DS games that's autographed, collector's edition that's autographed, is in a box, and it was buried under some Pokemon cards in my closet, so I didn't feel like digging that out. But maybe in a future video you can comment if you want to see that. This is a launch edition of The Alliance Alive, which comes with a soundtrack and art book. I showed this in my 3DS games that are going up in price video, so you can check out that video if you want more information about that. Here's one that might be kind of common, but it's a good one. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake Dreamers Edition. And this just comes with the game and the art book, but it is a very nice art book. And I think it was only like $70 at release, so it was only $10 more than standard edition. And it released on my birthday a couple years ago. And it's a very good game. Obviously all the Zelda games, pretty much all of them are good, and they have very, very nice artwork. Some of the characters, and some of the locations. Now I'm going to start getting into some more rare ones. I'm not sure if the value of this is still around 70. The prices always fluctuate. Here's a super rare collector's edition. This one is Inmost, and collectors steelbooks are kind of rare on the Switch. You don't see as many steelbooks on Switch as you do for other consoles. And this comes with a beautiful steelbook. Not my favorite steelbook, but still pretty nice. I have some PS4 steelbooks that are really nice, but this is really cool for a Switch steelbook. And this game is Inmost, and it's super rare game number 51, and it's kind of like a 2D horror platforming game. Very nice artwork, and I believe this might be worth around the $80 to $100 range, but I have a feeling it could go up in price. I believe also comes with some cards. Super rare games is similar to limited run games, but I believe that super rare games are more limited than limited run games. I think they're all limited to 5,000 copies. Some of them are even limited to 2,000 copies, and maybe some of them 1,000 copies, depending on the game and the edition. But yeah, it's possible that some super rare games might become even more valuable than limited run games. And you have to pay, you have to import these from Europe, and shipping, I think it's kind of expensive. It might be like $10 for shipping, and I think this game was like $40 for the standard edition and $60 for the limited edition. And it already went up, I think, above 80 and slowly rising. Here's a steelbook that might be even better than that Switch steelbook. This is Dragon's Crown Pro for PS4, and I don't think it's that rare because I easily found it at GameStop, but it is an Atlas action RPG, so this could have potential to go up in price, and it has very nice artwork. I think it's only maybe uncommon or slightly rare. Inmost is definitely rare. Here's another game I picked up at GameStop. It was probably the cheapest, or one of the cheapest, collector's edition I ever bought brand new. Ys Memories of Celceta Timeless Adventurer Edition. And this was only $40 brand new at GameStop, but I have a feeling it is going up in price. Very good game. If you haven't played the Ys series, this might be a good one to start with, or if you want one with better graphics. Because this was originally a Vita game that was ported to PS4. So if you want to start with one with better graphics, you can start with Ys 8 on the Switch or PS4. And this is very nice. It comes with the game, a map, and a very good soundtrack. This is top tier video game music, up there with the greats like Zelda. Very, like, some of the best game music of all time. The Ys series is incredible. And if you can still find this Timeless Adventure game for a decent price, I highly recommend getting it, because it's just a great game, and it's a small collector's edition, so it don't take up too much space, and it's very good. Let's see. I have a few more. Let's show another Ys collector's edition. This is the newest Ys game. Ease 9 Monstrum Knox. It has like jail, prison cell bars. It's really cool. And then the back has like a beast scratch. But this is probably my personal favorite collector's edition. The artwork on the box is amazing. And this was my game of the year for 2021. And I made a game of the year video about it. It comes with the game, obviously. Comes with a very nice art book. The art of these 9 Monstrum Knox. Very good artwork if you like anime style characters. Very nice. Very good soundtrack. All the Ys games have a good soundtrack. It also comes with a prequel novel, just a very short novel story that's a prequel to this, and it's only like 78 pages, but very interesting story to read before you play the game. It comes with these keychains. It has like postcards, CD soundtrack, very good soundtrack. And this was about $100. I think it's going up to $150, and I predict it will be over $100. I predict it will be over $200 in the future. I think the Ys 8 collector's editions may have already surpassed $300. But here's some like wanted posters of some of the game's main characters. And I did open these once before, I think, but I sealed them back in the plastic to protect them. And that's not even all. There's actually one more little thing. And it's just this little chibi figure of the main character, Adol, but he becomes known as, he takes a monstrum form and becomes known as the Crimson King. So it's a very neat little figure. I don't collect figures too much, but I do collect amiibos a bit. And I have like some Mario and Sonic and Captain America statue back there. Anyway, this is definitely my favorite collector's edition. And I bought 2 of them, and I'm leaving the Switch version sealed. Here's one that might be slightly rare, but not that rare. Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. And Story of Seasons is basically the same as Harvest Moon, but they had to change the name because there's like they had a disagreement with Natsume, the company that owns Harvest Moon. So Natsume is still making Harvest Moon games, and now Marvelous and Xseed are making Story of Season games. This one comes with like a cloth poster, very neat plush of like one of the animals you can get in the game. It's like a farming game, so you grow crops and manage animals and try to make money on your farm. Try to build up the town, Pioneers of Olive Town. And it's very, very nice, relaxing game. It's a good change of pace from all the shoot and kill everything games. Just relax. And this one actually comes with a manual Not many games come with manuals these days, but this one has a nice little Switch manual. And I do enjoy this game. I've probably put over 10 hours into it so far. I definitely have to go back to it and work on my farm. And this one was only $50 at launch, so you can get this one relatively cheap, but yeah, it might go up in price, I don't know. It's hard to predict what the game market will do. Prices fluctuate. Sometimes even common games will like double or triple in price if the demand's high enough. This was a limited run game that was one of their distributor releases, so it's not a numbered limited run game. And this is Hyper Light Drifter. Kind of has some like Zelda Link to the Past vibes, like overhead action, and kind of like Dark Souls too. Yeah, this comes with a CD soundtrack. Some keychains, I think. The Switch game. Oh yeah, it has some keychains, holographic card thing. I might show some of these in more detail in a different video, but this video is starting to go on for a long time. But let me know leave a comment if you're still watching all this time. Yeah, it comes with a very nice poster of one of the moments in the game. Very nice pixel art, and that kind of reminds me of like Dark Souls, like a knight with a sword facing these giant horrific monsters. It definitely like has elements of Dark Souls and elements of Zelda, 2D Zelda games. I only played it for a couple hours, and then I think I got stuck and didn't go back to it, but maybe I'll try it again in the future. I just have so many games, I don't have time to play them all. Let's see. So there's only a couple more, but yeah, let me know if you're still watching. I'm almost down to what I believe is my Rarest Collectors Edition. And this one is Mega Dimension Neptunia. I think it's like the 7th one, or it says VR on it because it has a VR mode. And this, it's like an Idea Factory JRPG. I randomly picked it up at a local game store because it was like $70, and I thought that was a decent price for a collector's edition. Comes with a controller skin. It has the game, which is like I haven't played it yet, but it's a turn-based JRPG. It says not for resale. Sometimes games that say not for resale are worth more money for some reason. It also has this weird looking plush and an art book. So I picked it up because it was like $70, and I figure like, I don't know, a lot of collector's editions end up being over $100, so maybe it's a good investment to hold on to. And there usually isn't that many copies on eBay. So I think it is kind of rare, and it might be one of them ones that could be over $200 in the future. Alright, now we have 2 more to show. And I was thinking about unboxing a sealed one, but I'm not sure if I want to leave it sealed, but I kind of want to play it. Actually, there's 2 of them like that. Not sure if I'm going to leave sealed or play. But here's one more that I have opened and played. And like the Neptunia game, I also got this for $70 at that same game store. This is Dragon Star Varnier, and it's another Idea Factory RPG. Very good, underrated hidden gem. I did a video about it. It comes with these nice cards, character cards, in like a trading card pack. Yeah, you start at this main character, Zephy, and then you meet all these like witch girls, and you're like dying from a dragon attack in the beginning of the game, and this girl like gives you dragon's blood to revive you, but then it like turns him into a witch. So and he was a knight that hunted witches, so it makes for an interesting story. And this one comes with a very nice steelbook, possibly one of the best steelbook artworks I've ever seen for PS4. And that's one of the dragon bosses you have to fight in the game. Extremely good soundtrack. I've used the soundtrack in a couple of my videos before. I used it in my Get the Greg Games Get Out video when I was showing my graded games. And it also comes with official art book, and it's a hardback cover, and it has pretty nice art designs of characters, sketches, the locations. Alright, well, I think I'm down to the last 3. Now, some of these I'm keeping for my collection. Some of them are for sale right now, and some of them I will hold and sell in the future. Sometimes I'm kind of good at predicting what games will go up in price. I've done that with limited run games like Divinity Original Sin, went up from $60 to $120, and I sold it. Here's another one I got for $70. This one went over $100, but it was $150 on eBay at one point, but now it's dropped to $85, so it might be a good time to get it. I got it for $70, and I'm probably leaving it sealed, but tempted to open it now because it was on Game Pass and I played it that way, but now they took it off of Game Pass, so that might be one I break the seal and unbox. Here's one that is for sale now on eBay, a super rare mega pack, which has Toki Tori collection and Rive Ultimate Edition, and I can leave a link to it on eBay, and you can see a picture of all the games and stuff that's inside. Because it's used, I played it once, but it's in like new condition. And here I think is my rarest. Probably second rarest might be Dragon Star Varnier, because I only see like one or two pop up on eBay, and if there's any more, it's like the Japan only ones. So I think that one is very rare. And this, I believe, is my rarest because this is a Play Asia exclusive, and it was limited to only 800 copies for this limited edition, and it shows the number 478 on the back. So this one, I kind of want to leave it sealed because it's so rare, but also I want to play it because it's a strategy RPG, and I like those kind of games like Final Fantasy and, Fire Emblem. Final Fantasy Tactics I don't like as much, but it's still a decent strategy RPG. But I like Fire Emblem and Shining Force, so maybe if I get 100 likes or 1,000 views on this video, I'll unbox that. But yeah, that's my collection of collector's edition. Oh, I can show one more. I think this is one of the cheapest limited editions, and one of the only ones I have on PS3. But I actually have two different BlazBlue games on PS3. And this one comes with a Blu-ray with some like fighting tips and game trailers on it. And the game. Does it have a soundtrack? Yes, it does have a soundtrack in here. And if you like anime fighting games, this is, I think I got it for like $17 and the other one for $13. So these are very cheap collector's edition. Like, I don't know why they're so cheap. They must be kind of common. I'd rather keep them in my collection. I wouldn't want to sell them unless they went over $40. So, very cheap collector's edition. If you have PS3, you should get it if you like fighting games. Anyway, that's about all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll have a chance to win stuff. Have a good day.